The new Super League season starts later this month and Warrington have a special announcement to make ahead of their opening game. Sani Rudra-Vajala is at the Halliwell Jones Stadium for us. Sani, what can you tell us?
Hey Vicky, yeah, I've got some massive news for you. Warrington Wolves' stadium here at Halliwell Jones is going to be renamed. It's going to be renamed after its maybe most famous son, which is Luke Littler. This stadium is going to be renamed the Luke Littler Stadium for one night only. We'll be against Catalan Dragons on the 21st of February. Now, the man who's responsible for this, if we walk past just where the stand where Luke Littler actually spends his time in the South Stand, Carl Fitzpatrick, CEO of Warrington Wolves. You're renaming your stadium after your most famous son. What's the deal here?
Absolutely, Warrington's favourite son. So this idea came about, it was actually one of your colleagues, my good friend Brian Kern, who's a commentator at Sky, who was chatting about how can we recognise Luke's incredible achievements and really celebrate the homecoming of the World Championship. And he said, you know what? How about we name the stadium after him? So the Halliwell Jones Stadium for one night only on the 21st of February against the Catalan Dragons is going to be known as the Luke Littler Stadium.
I mean, this is a big move, but I mean, we've seen Luke Littler as well celebrating at Old Trafford with his trophy, but he's a member here, isn't he? He's a Warrington lad.
Luke Littler has been a season ticket for many, many years, and actually in 2023, before his meteoric rise, he actually participated in the Hoover Halftime Challenge, where he had to throw balls through a hoop. Now, he's much better at throwing darts than he was throwing balls through a hoop, but yeah, he's been a season ticket holder for many years. So we asked him, Luke, would you be up for this activation? Do you fancy it? And he absolutely jumped at it. He's really excited. He's excited about it as much as we are. And,
you know, people talk about Luke Littler, they talk about Warrington as well. He's not taken any limelight from the rugby, has he?
Absolutely not. He's going to put the limelight on the rugby. Do you know what I mean? The feedback that we've had whenever we've done anything with Luke has been incredible. So he helped us launch our kit sales. We've had record kit sales. He's been in memberships, promotional videos. So he's a genuine fan, and he's going to put the spotlight on this fantastic club once again.
And names-wise, Luke Littler Stadium was one. There was a couple other names that were in the frame, weren't they?
Yeah, there's a few other. The Nuke Dome was one, but yeah,
the Nuke Dome.
the Nuke Dome. But we decided to go for the Luke Littler Stadium, so it's nice and explicit. He can enjoy the day, and it's set to be an incredible occasion.
How do you think your fans are going to react to this?
Absolutely fantastic. He's one of Warrington's favourite sons, and do you mean you've seen the whole town lit up when he won the World Championship? So I encourage everyone to get down on the 21st of February to celebrate Luke's success.
So that's your first home game against Catalan Dragons. Big times coming on after that, but just before that, we've got the start of the Super League. You guys are going to Huddersfield as well. What are your hopes for this season?
Look, I think we're going to be in the mix again. We had a fantastic progression last year under Sam Burgess, did an incredible job. We got to the Challenge Cup final. We had a fantastic performance in the league. We just got picked at Hull KR. So again, we expect to be up there and challenging. It's going to be a very competitive league this year with Wakefield that's going to come into Super League. I think they've recruited extremely well. I think Hull have recruited really well. They was next to bottom last year. So I think it's going to be a really, really competitive Betfred Super League 2025.
Yeah, and you mentioned that Hull KR semi-final defeat, but getting there was this place was rocking, wasn't it, in the build-up to that, before that game. In fact, this stadium it can be a real force for, you know, when it's packed and when it's busy.
Absolutely, it's going to be a fortress, and it's going to be more of a fortress when it's called the Luke Littler Stadium on the 21st of February. But yeah, the match that you're referring to was probably the greatest playoff game in history when George Williams, King George, kicked the drop goal to put Saints out and take us into that semi-final, and hopefully we can go one step better this year.
And he's going to be your captain, isn't he, George Williams?
Absolutely. He's the England captain. He's a standard bearer. He's super professional. He's super tough. He's super skillful. He is a genuine superstar player.
And finally, I mentioned after Catalan Dragons, you've got a big game coming, and it's not even in the UK, is it?
The biggest game in Super League history. We're going to the entertainment capital of the world, the best sport in the world. In Las Vegas, they've got the Coliseum. We're taking real life, modern day gladiators to Las Vegas. It's going to be the biggest game in Super League history. The 6,500 fans going to be going over there. It's set to be an unbelievable occasion.
And that's against Wigan Warriors. You didn't want to mention them by name, I don't think.
No, we'll mention them. Yeah, it's going to be against Wigan Warriors. It's going to be an incredible occasion. There's only going to be one first Super League game in Las Vegas, and it's going to be Wigan Warriors v Warrington Wolves. Do not miss it.
Well, it sounds like things are on the up here at Warrington Wolves. And yet, for now, this place might be known as the Halliwell Jones Stadium, but very soon it will be known as the Luke Littler Stadium.